the point we are to discuss about this morning, God willing, we will be able to touch one or two of them, or probably everything. We give glory to God Almighty, the giver of lives. Last week, we gambled that we'll be here today. Look at how wonderful God is to us. Here we are today. Myself, and of course, my usual analyst. Let your voice be heard.
Good morning, my people at home. The fans of Hard Talk, fans of GDA 101.5 FM. You are welcome to today's edition of Hard Talk, and it's going to be special as usual. I am your radio boy, comrade BANABAS Fagule.
Yeah, that's Fagule BANABAS for you. Yeah, this morning we want to quickly consider. Okay, let me put it this way. WAEC result is out, and from the information gotten, 167,486 candidate results has been seized by WAEC. 167,486 candidate result has been seized by WAEC. The reason, of course, known by WAEC. And I've seen that out of 1.9 million students that sat for the exam, I've seen results. And I've seen results. Have you seen any results? Have you seen anybody whose result has been probably withheld, seized, withheld? Of course, most of these results seized, some of them are temporal. They still release it. And some, they don't release it for reasons best known to them. Tinubu has support of almost 35 governors, says Buba Galadima. 35 governors. Does it mean Tinubu can win 35 states? Wow. If Tinubu should win 35 states, that is going to be a very serious one. APM fought presidency over attack on Onoyekon. EFCC Oshu action against EFCC action against Oshu threatening democracy, says Makinde. Okpebolo mocks Adeleke's dancing, urges Oshu voters to take rival cash. Vote for APC and not dancer. Oshu must not return to era of half salary, says Adeleke. City Boy movement. Why I left City Boy movement? Ex-Oyo coordinator. Ibadan North, Olufade delivers 2-kilometer Bodija International Market Road, fire service, building an ultra-modern car park with shops. Ololu and Wasila. These are the topics we might want to be talking about this morning, God willing. If you want to join the conversation from anywhere, kindly dial 07048001015. Kindly dial 07048001015. You can as well join us on JDN Radio 101.5 FM, on social media JDN Radio 101.5 FM. So where do we start from? Okay, WAEC. Let's start from WAEC. WAEC. Congratulations to those students that sat for WAEC 2026, West Africa Examination Council examination. The result is out already. Though checking the result this time around was a bit tedious comparing to previous years. I got news from different angles, that to check the results yourself, it's a bit tedious. Meaning, why didn't give scratch card this time around? You have to go online to generate your pin yourself. So you must be very familiar with internet before this could be achieved. And some people are already extorting these boys and girls over retrieving of results, saying that you just have to, pay this certain amount before this could be done to you. BANABAS, out of 1.9 million students that sat for WAEC 2026, it is reported that 168,486 candidates results have been seized by WAEC. Let's quickly look at it. What are the likely reasons why why result will be seized or have been seized by WAEC or by any examination body like that? What could be the reasons?
All right. During the marking exercise of WAEC, I met with different examiners, even more than 5. They told me when they got to the marking center and the parcel were given to them, they were given examination malpractices form to fill for some mistake centers. They first take some centers, they booked them for malpractice. I said, okay, do your job. If you see anything, say anything. But if you don't see anything, don't destroy the lives of those students. Of course, for example, somebody that teaches government and uses essential textbook to teach students, they will have that idea of essential. Students of nowadays don't read outside textbook. They don't read outside student with teacher's note. Have they even read the teacher's note before they will read outside the teacher's note? So it's likely to be somehow the same, but it should be different if they don't conduct, they don't engage in examination malpractice. There's a way it's going to be different. So, but the thing is this: how can WAEC question leak from WAEC office? I'll be very happy if WAEC officials are listening now, and I would like them to phone in, because look at these children that are writing WAEC or whatever, their teachers, they don't work with WAEC. Who is that person in WAEC office that is responsible for the leakages of questions? How can questions leak from your office, and what you cannot curtail, what you cannot cope, you not put all the load on examiners, markers? I understand that it should be part of measures to scrutinize student intelligence, but then it has to start from WAEC office. You cannot have competent people in that office, and every year question will continue to leak. That's not possible, because during the WAEC, before they gave this examination malpractices form to examiners, I already know that something like that will come out, because during WAEC time, before WAEC like this, we already see the students seeing questions. How are they working with WAEC? So these examination bodies have a lot to do. Whoever cannot keep the secrecy of that body should be removed. We have a lot of people that are looking for job out there. People are looking for work. You have one, and you are leaking official document. This is one of the reasons I cannot celebrate. You have a bureau 2, you have AO 2, I cannot celebrate that. Not until WAEC or any external examination body is able to guarantee us that we will write exam and there will be no leakages. Not students, not teacher that go to WAEC office to leak it. They are WAEC officials.
It's all right. I actually asked, okay, are you saying that's the reason why some of these results has been withheld or withheld or seized?
Yes, in some practices purpose.
In some cases, okay, when they later release it, that simply means they must have
maybe clear themselves with them.
It's all right. Yeah, well, those of you whose results are being, I have seen two, I think about 3 results like that. Whose physics is being what do I put it now? He said I don't know the adjective used, but it's like saying it's been probably not withheld anyway. I don't know. I cannot recall it now, but it's not been released. But there is hope that it may be released. Let's leave that for those students that have written WAEC, and those of you that have seen your result, congratulations to you parents. Congratulations. Okay, let's look at Tinubu. BANABAS, but Tinubu has support of almost 35 governors. Since Galadima, is that confirming that Tinubu is going to win 35 states? And if that is it, then is there any need for the APC, the ruling party, running a tasket this time around? Working against opposition, doing a lot of things to put them in cage, because that's what we are seeing all over the world. I mean, in the nooks and crannies of the nation, it's obvious we are seeing it. So, Tinubu already has 35 governors. They should go and sleep. I think it's win-win for them. Congratulations in advance. Is that what it means? That's what Galadima said. Said Tinubu already has 35 governors. 35 governors only has 35 terms. They cannot vote twice. It's criminal. So I don't know why we should be celebrating that the ruling party has 35 governors. And if that is it, congratulations to them in advance. Have you anything to say about that?
Having 35 governors with Tinubu does not mean Tinubu will win with landslide victory. I am saying it categorically that if Tinubu is sure of his popularity, he should try fair and fair election. In Lagos, he'll be defeated like a small baby. Everywhere. I am saying that if Tinubu is very sure that he's popular, he has done well. I'm challenging him. You have done well, sir. You are the best thing to happen to Nigeria. Just ensure free and fair election. He has done very well. He's the best president so far. He didn't commit any error. But I challenge you, President Tinubu, to conduct free and fair election in Nigeria. If we go back to body law in Lagos, it will win up to 10 states.
Well, if you're talking like that, where did you put INEC? Is Tinubu the one who conducts election in Nigeria? Why not INEC?
Who appointed INEC chairman?
It does not matter. Somebody must appoint somebody.
In Nigeria, we don't see INEC that independent. The last time I checked, the only credible person for that job is Atayiru Jega.
You mean
Atayiru
Jega? INEC under
Tinubu cannot. We can't fight for INEC under Tinubu.
No.
I cannot.
What name of INEC chairman now?
That Josh Amokuto.
Are you saying INEC under Amokuto is not is dependent? Is that
I cannot vouch for him. I cannot guarantee that now. Until let's see what will happen. The first election we conduct now, governorship election, is that of Osho. We are waiting. Now, Tinubu does not have Bauchi. He doesn't have Oyo. So that's 34. And out of this 34, do you know some are already deceiving him? They might be deceiving him, so that he will not throw stones. He will not send somebody like Wike to throw stones into the state, to throw fire. Somebody like Ufayoshe to throw fire in their states, to make their state to be turmoil. They want to live in peace. That's why they declare. Do you know maybe that? And if a government declare, will government use juju on all the state and the electorate in the state to vote for Tinubu? That's not possible. Jonathan almost have all the governors within him field. How you say Tinubu is a master strategist? He cannot fail. What if he fail? Will he collapse Nigeria? And if he collapse Nigeria on his own, we know that on his tongue this is what he do. Anything can happen. Nobody should come and guarantee anything that he has won already. Won what already? Elections have not been conducted. What if Nigerians choose not to vote for him? And he should stay there, he shouldn't leave. So what I'm saying is that he can still fail. And if Nigeria likes, they should vote for him. He cannot go for more than 2 terms. And that I'm challenging him again. He has done well. He's popular enough. He should conduct free and fair election. Then let us see the results.
Well, you have said that repeatedly. I'm just saying that Tinubu is not the one that are going to conduct election, but INEC. So you are challenging INEC indirectly. Should please conduct free and fair election. That's what we want, and that's the beauty of democracy. Well, you said that Tinubu has 35. Does not mean that it's 35 are with him. Is that the reason why one of the City Boy movement, the coordinator of the state, left City Boy? Do you know what City Boy means? Okay, let me just take you there. The former Oyo State coordinator of the City Boy movement, Ahmed Ajibola, has explained his reasons, his decision to resign from the group, citing concern over the direction of its state structure, differences with the leadership. Ajibola, popularly known as General H, has said resignation was based on personal principle and conviction and should not be interpreted as withdrawal of his support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. City Boy movement is a movement that believes in the renewed hope. That renewed hope must come back. So resigning is saying that you should not misinterpret that to be, dropping his support for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Then why did you resign? Is that one of what you are talking about? That a lot of things is going to be sane before the election.
Seriously, and some will not resign. They will still work against him. Everyone is feeling the heat, and you said that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not the one that will conduct election.
He's not the one.
Fine, we both know.
He's a candidate.
But we both know. But let me shortly read this from a veteran journalist, Dele Momodu.
Go ahead.
My twin brother, he wrote to Governor Adeleke, my twin brother, I'm led in the spirit to send you this brief message for posterity's sake. Please take note of the following. A, let no one deceive you that INEC, under the complete control of President Bola Tinubu, will organize free, fair, and credible election in Osun State next week, August 15. The ruling APC government is determined to use your election as a dress rehearsal for the nefarious preparation for the presidential election in January 2027. Dele Momodu is a veteran journalist. He's known all over the world. Although we say INEC is an independent body, but I cannot say INEC is totally independent. So many things are happening. Look at the big evidence. Look at the kind of a political witch hunting going on in Osun State. Must you take over by force, by violence? Why is it only a court member you are arresting? Are they only talks? I'm not saying if a court talks is court. I mean they are court. They shouldn't be arrested. But they only talks in Osun State. Who is a senior neighbor? Who is a senior neighbor working for Osun State? I don't understand. You go to party chieftain, supporters of our call, start arresting them, silence them. Then the next thing we see is that EFCC freeze account towards election time and this and that. I don't trust this process, and I don't believe INEC under Tinubu can be free and fair.
Dele Momodu has just gone your way this morning. I suggest you should be invited to let us know the source of his information, telling the governor that INEC will not conduct free and fair election. Don't.
He's a politician. It's just his opinion.
That opinion may be wrong.
Yes, opinion may be wrong.
Amukuton, fingers are being pointed at you. Kindly make name for yourself. Make this Osun election to be the one that we look at and say, wow, Amukuton is here to work. Amukuton, kindly write your name on a plate of gold, so that when you leave there, it will be said concerning you, like it is being said concerning Jega. Amukuton, can you do what is right? Because there is time for everything, and whatever you do is a seed that will get grown up and will determine if you can beat your chest and say, I planted it. Let us go to Osun election that will be conducted. It's coming up on the 15th. That's next week Saturday. Osun election, everybody is ready. Adeleke is ready. But somebody is accusing Adeleke. Okpebolo say Adeleke can dance even in the dream. What Okpebolo said, will it affect Adeleke? Should he stop dancing? Is who dances should they be seen as those who are not responsible? Those are the things that Okpebolo said concerning Adeleke. Your view?
Well, Okpebolo is not a serious governor. In fact, it's the dullest governor I ever produced. Well, before he was elected, we saw his work result online. Very, very dull. And you know, when you are connected with the hegemonic cattle, anybody they place on you, as good as a state is, there's nobody they can vote for. It's not Okpebolo that failed WAEC. He's not talking about somebody that is dancing. The best thing Okpebolo is doing now, if he's going anywhere, you see talks, they'll be shouting, Okpebolo, the governor, they'll be shouting like miscreants. They'll be shouting like they're hungry. That's the only thing. If they even follow him to Osun, as he was moving about, they are shouting, what is the meaning of that? Okpebolo that is known for violence in Edo State. Okpebolo that is, he won election in a controversial manner that is believed to be rigged. And you know, in this election, once you are rigged that, forget that you get justice in court. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration 3 years of working already building houses for judges, building the exorbitant cars. It is difficult to get justice under them. Through that, it's a form of it's just like, you know, trying to silence them.
Is that not an allegation?
No, it's not an allegation. Wike is building or has built judges' quarters.
Is it a crime for judges to have their quarters?
You leave them alone.
Why should they leave them alone?
That is a kind of trying to silence them. You know, okay, now you build mansion, but for me, you buy car for me, and when you need my assistant, won't you come and make me look? One of the reasons I do this is that. You know, the judge, they should everything they do should be under the consolidation fund. It shouldn't be this. It should be independent. We have judicial council. This quarter should be handled by judicial council through consolidated fund, not through the executive. Executive intervening in that can amount to try to remove them.
So if you are eating, you will not be able to say anything.
Yes, you won't be able to say anything. You will be given mansion and you will be big car. So what will you say again?
The judges, whatever you are enjoying now, should not, by any means, control your judgment in court. The great judge is up there looking at all of us. When you were talking about Okpebolo was a brilliant boy.
With that,
he has C5 at least.
Read the remaining result.
In commerce, he has D7. Christian religious knowledge, he has D7. Economics, D7. Government, he has E8. And English language, D7. Mathematics, C5. He knows mathematics very well.
That is governor. That's who Edo State see as the best governor.
It is not written anywhere in the constitution that you must pass O level before you become anything. What the constitution says is that once you are able to go through the secondary school level, then you can become anything. Except this is reviewed.
Can you accept that result for his children? Okpebolo.
That's left to him.
It's alright.
Maybe we should ask him that question.
I will surely do for him now. I don't.
That can it make his children would have been able to do better. His children are children of governor. When he was doing own, he was a child of nobody. Anyway, the young guys thinking you have ambition. Remember, they will question your result tomorrow. Even the A1 you are displaying about, they will have to come and defend it. Yes. Can you defend what you are carrying? You better do. After this musical break, we continue from where we stop.
Which way, Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. I love my fatherland. Oh, yeah. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to. Every little thing that goes wrong, we start to blame the government. We know everything that goes wrong because we are part of the government. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to. Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now.
Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now. Let me quickly appreciate those who are on social media. Adebayo Timile T-Money Baba from Iyano Church, Iyano Fadipe Academy. Thank you so very much. He's saying kudos to us here. We appreciate you. And of course, Yinka ADEWALE, thank you so very much. Shegun Afolabi Shigo is telling us well done. So, BANABAS, to have good result and good grade, it's another thing, and to be able to defend it, it's also another thing. Osun election is around the corner. EFCC frozen Oshun's account, and they claim that he got judgment or the order from the court to do that. When Davido cried foul, the presidency heard about it, and Mr. President denied that. He said he was not in the knowing. He said, after all, EFCC is independent government agency, that they should do what they feel like doing. He said he never knew, but he said at this time that it is going to be like affecting him. People will assume that he's the one which hunting Accord party because the election is around the corner. And he says, as a matter of fact, the EFCC should quickly go and lift the bond from the account. Have they done that? Will they do that? If they do that, what does that connote? Does that mean President is still giving them order?
Well, I think they will do that. Maybe.
Should they do that?
Monday, Tuesday. In the first place, see, I am not against the AFTC investigating any state. They are investigating a lot too, and I don't want to court to stop them. I'm not against that, but whatever you do that can cause mayhem, violence in the state, you should forget about it. That is why and where I disagree with one of my mentors, Femi Falano, that because election is near, shouldn't stop EFCC from investigating any state. But you should know what APC is capable of doing. APC-led government. You should know that this time is critical. The timing is very important. Are we going to be happy if there is violence in our state or mayhem? Nobody's going to be happy. We want peace. And even the court of law, even judges, as you see them, if they notice that a particular judgment will turn the country upside down, will turn to violence, they will use their discretion and make sure they give that judgment to avoid violence. Because what is the essence of judges where the country is burning with a particular judgment? So I am saying that what Tinubu is saying is just a damage control to me. Although I've had it, but I see it as a damage control. He's trying to say FCC be independent. Is ICPC independent? If ICPC is independent, why has El Rufai not been granted bail? Although that El Rufai he was a devil on his own when he was a governor. But then we shouldn't continue impunity. We shouldn't continue violation of human rights and disrespect to the rule of law. I don't believe that is statement. I don't believe that is statement. There's this Peter. Don't understand. So it's just a damage control. They should lift that account. They should freeze it. It's all right. It is the timing is wrong. The time what EFCC did was right, but the timing. What else do you want us to say? You want to freeze him. You want to make sure he doesn't have access to state fund. He's the governor. Question him later. Pick him up later. If he has done any misappropriation or he spent lavishly. And come to think of it. Say Adeleke family, can't they finance the election? Davido alone can finance the election. So that's what Davido said. He attacked for Kobulu that you have seen little change now because you become governor. You are not talking like somebody. No? Just throw the jab that freezing of account will not stop them from spending what they want to spend. But then, please, AFCC is free to do their job, but let us consider the timing. Let us avoid whatever that can bring crisis.
Whatever that can bring crisis, we should just forget about it. But are you saying that EFCC, if EFCC should unfreezing the account on Monday, does that not simply mean they are still taking order from Tinubu?
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm. And if they take order from Tinubu, are they independent? Are they independent?
I just said it that you rarely see an independent organization under this administration. You rarely see them, and that's why I support what Bob D. Dele Momodu said.
That is why you support what Dele Momodu said.
Yes.
But the North local government perform wonder. He has done what people said is not possible. This government has been criticized, or your state government has been criticized. of pocketing the resources, the income that belong to the local government in Oyo State. But yesterday, or 2 days ago, I beg your pardon, Bodija Market gets new road, fire service, new building, and of course, parks with shops. And Governor Seyi Makinde announced, he said, I was invited here to come and commission all this. This is what they have done. Let me read. Oyo State Governor Engineer Seyi Makinde has commissioned a 2-kilometer road at the Bodija International Market, alongside a new fire service building and ultra-modern car park and shops executed by the chairman of Ibadan North local government, Honorable Oluwaseun Olufade, popularly known as Onola. Speaking at the event, Governor Makinde described the commissioning of the newly completed projects at the Bodija International Market as further proof that local government administration was effective in Oyo State, while reaffirming the administration's focus on projects that directly impact livelihood, support economic growth, and improve security. He named a trailer park after legendary Ibadan warlord Balogun ADEWALE for his sacrifice for Yoruba. What I want to use in this place is that Honorable Oluwaseun Olufade, BANABAS, did you see that commissioning? Did you see?
Before the commissioning, I've been to that axis. I used to think that those infrastructures were put in place by the state government. Not until when Governor Seyi Makinde went there to commission it on behalf of the local government.
Chairman.
The chairman is doing well.
You mean Olufade?
He's doing well. And he doesn't take nonsense.
What do you mean by nonsense?
I can tell you that some Oitsma used to misbehave. When Oitsma, some these revenue people, they do outside the assignment given to them. When they get to local government, just if we are being cheated by either Oitsma, by either local government revenue, in Ibadan North, do not condemn the government. Just go to Ibadan North local government. Just go and make your grievance known. You will see the action that will be taken. It's sort of experience. So he doesn't take notes. He's trying as much as possible to make sure that he furnish, to make sure that he rebrand Ibadan North.
Olufade is rebranded Ibadan North.
Yes.
Is that why he is able to have gotten the second term ticket he's been given to run?
If your child do very well, you'll be happy to let him do more.
Have you met Olufade in person?
I've not met him.
Why telling us that he has done very well?
Because I move around. I cannot but go to Ibadan North in a day. I move around, and the local government, I observe things, and at times when people have issue with some people that feel that they want to cheat them, if I'm chanced, I go there. And like twice that I've been to that Ibadan local government, I give kudos to, even the workers there knows that the chairman must not hear any misconduct.
Olufade is a very young boy. He's a young man, and he's doing wonder. Are we saying the young are doing it better than the old ones? Last time we talked about old broom sweeps better. Olufade, they call him Mr. Reformer. They call him Transformer, Reformer. He has. I was at the Ibadan Local Government Council office. He has transformed everywhere. Should I shock you? When you get to Ibadan Local Government, free Wi-Fi. When we are there, I turn off my data whenever I'm there. I turn off my personal data. I connect to their Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. But I'm not local. I'm not trying. It's like I'm beginning to hype them now. So let me just.
Olufade should come and come and bless us at JD here. He
should bring the zingu here.
He extend his goodwill to us at JD here. We need somebody like him here.
Apart from that, let's just be sincere. Olufade has done well. That It's worthy of emulation. People are now emulating him sincerely as a young man. Let's just leave that. Anyone that is doing well, let him continue to do well, because a day of reckoning is coming. Now we're talking about him. You have not met him before.
I've not.
I have met him before, and I see him as a very simple person, somebody who is driven by vision. So that is that. Olufade and the people of Ibadan local government, congratulations, and they've voted for you. They've given you ticket again. Olufade, just replicate what Governor Seyi Makinde has done. Meaning, your second term, you should be more, you should deliver more even than the very first term, so as to give you chance of better chances in the nearest future. I'll be back after this musical break.
Find it hard to start. How long shall we be patient before we reach the promised land? Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way? Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. Which way Nigeria? Everything that goes wrong, we start to blame the government. We know everything that goes wrong because we are part of the government. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now. Corruption here, there, and everywhere. Inflation is soaring high.
Inflation is running high, but the Lord will save us in our dear country, Nigeria. There's no place to run to. That is why I love this saying in your Igbo language. They say that if you sweep your domot, I sweep my domot, then sweep their domot, everywhere will be clean. So, to get a better Nigeria, it is in your hand and in my hand. BANABAS, let us consider tradition and religion. They are two different things, separate things that must not be interwoven at all. Ololu masquerade in the history of Ibadan. It is known to be a masquerade that any female human being must not behold. You don't take its picture. But there's a TikToker popularly known as Wasila Olalere. It was reported that he recorded Ololu and posted it on her account, and she wrote, "This is Ololu," though she denied to have done that. I saw in her write-up, she said, "I didn't do that. I only captured the Amotekos." But there's this saying that says that nobody eats vulture. But BANABAS, if you eat chicken in your house and you go out there and said, "I have eaten vulture," and go to the market space and say, "I have eaten vulture," goiter that they believe that will come out, believe that will come out on anybody that eats vulture, we immediately come upon you. Why? There are spirits, there are power that controls the ones that we cannot see. And if you have eaten vulture and you trust not to tell anybody, nothing will happen to you. As soon as Voasilat went on social media to say that Ololu that you are saying that nobody can capture, I have captured, something unimaginable happened to her. Let me quickly read this right up. It's no longer news. A lot of people had heard about it, but at the same time, we just have to say it for people not to mix culture with religion. if you like, be a pastor that has fire on his head. If you are an imam that has fire on your head, don't interfere in another person's religion. And culture is not what anybody should underrate. Culture is on its own. Everybody has its own culture. A TikToker, Wasila Tolalere, whose viral video allegedly showing the popular Ibadan-based Ololu masquerade sparked controversy last week as alleged that she was forced to falsely claim that she became ill after recording the revered traditional figure. Olalere made the allegation during an interview with an Islamic cleric in Ibadan. In a video that began trending on Wednesday, insisting that she neither saw the Ololu masquerade nor suffered any strange ailment. As earlier portrayed in a widely circulated video recorded after her release, according to her, she only filmed security operatives and residents who gathered in anticipation of the annual outing of the masquerade before uploading clip on TikTok. What is there is some people came out even before the masquerade came out that the Olubado should caution the Ololu of a thing, that at this century, at this hour, at this civilization, that nothing of sort should be happening. That because masculine wants to come out, and we began to say that female should not go through this way, through that way. Somebody said that practice is a cake. But people are saying that culture will remain culture. What is your view? Culture and religion.
All right. Before I even say anything, I want people to know that one, I'm from Oyu family. Second, we have masquerade in my own family. One big go to me, no family to me. So I belong to that line. Wasilat was audacious. I don't know who backed her up to have videoed Ololu.
She said she never did.
I'm coming. You never did, but you posted it on TikTok to gain recognition. But then, no cultural practice or practices is bigger than the law. There is a place for both culture and the law. I want to say that the Ololu family took laws into their hand, because this lady is already accusing them that they forced him to claim ailment that he never had. That's number one. They collected money from her forcefully. Are you getting that? That is enough case against them. I believe that when this happened, we have Olubado in this Ibadan. Ololu people shouldn't have taken that thing into their hand immediately. Why do we have the king? The king is exposed. He's educated. He was a former governor, former senator. He knows he's well exposed. Why not take this matter to Olubado? You took it upon yourself. Okay, what you are claiming now is that she has seen what she's supposed not to see. In fact, she says she was arrested and detained. That is such arrest. I don't see to it. When you have Olubado, this is about tradition. You ignore the Olubado. You think you have the power. You think that this thing will not come out like this. So, if to me, I will appeal that Olubado swing into the matter and settle it, because the Muslim community and Wasilat family, they have case against Ololu. No matter what it is, I've just said it now that I belong to that line. There's masquerade in our family too, but masquerade should respect the law. And I want to appeal that if there's anything the Olubada Council and Olubada can do to reduce the days at which this fearful masquerade will come out, because at this century, at this civilization, masquerade coming out in a city like Ibadan, a woman cannot see. I understand all these things because I'm from that area, but what I'm saying is that there's a way we can do it that will reduce the days and will not cause crisis like this.
Thank you. Everybody is listening to you, and I'm sure that measure will be taken. I want to appreciate Benga Zeg from Gilead Kiddies Academy. I appreciate you. You said this is good analysis from BANABAS. You said keep it up. Yes, it's keeping it up. And I want to sincerely appreciate the people of Gilead Academy. When I heard and I got to know that you listen to us a lot, I was overwhelmed. Thank you for being there for us. Can you share to people? Let them know that our talk is a program, of course, from JDN 101.5 FM. Most especially, I want to appreciate you, Mrs. Essen. You are doing wonderfully well. Thank you for being there for us. Mrs. Moili, you are wonderful. Thank you for being there for us. But whenever you are online, you can also call to hear your voice on the program 0704-800-1015. If you cannot do that today because time has gone, probably tomorrow, probably next week. But we are saying thank you to you for being there for us. BANABAS, culture and religion are two different entities that should not be misinterpreted. But nevertheless, let us not underrate anything, especially those things that you found before you were given birth to that. This is how it's been done. Never said na lie, because let's assume that Wasilat has given up a ghost. Let's assume that she has passed away. Can a dead person sue anybody to court? No.
That wouldn't lead to any court. That wouldn't warrant any cause for Allah. And they bring this controversy within the family. They don't even talk that maybe you have someone to supposed not to. You have seen what you're supposed not to see, and you have seen the result. You have gone down the drain. But this idea of detaining her, collecting money from her, subjecting her to human stuff, all these things supposed to be done under the leadership of Olubadan. He didn't have gone far this way.
Well, I want you to know that he was not detained in their custody. He was detained at the police station.
Yes, I said police station.
It's still very lawful.
I said police station.
So, it's lawful.
And there are some illegal arrests now.
That can only be proven at law court. Comrade BANABAS, take it easy. Are you was last lawyer? Anyway, this is where we draw the curtain of.
And for boots.
This is where we will draw the curtain of today's program. And BANABAS, let's have your parting word as we leave the scene.
Please,
for Damisa, for beautiful Damisa.
Let us be security conscious in our environment. We know what the town is saying now. And your voter's card, please bring it out. You are about to use it, and use it to vote for the person you like, not the person that give you money. Thank you.
Whatever you are doing is a seed you are sowing. Kindly sow a seed that you'll be proud of tomorrow, that your unborn generation will beat their chest and say, my father, my great-grandfather sowed this seed that we are eating today. So I put it in the hand of the Lord Almighty. We meet again next week, God's willing. I want to appreciate everyone that's made today a day. I appreciate you, Koyum, right? Emmanuel, Emmanuel, he has done wonderfully well. Kayode Olawi, Big Ben Fatikpe, these are the guys behind Transmitter. Thank you so very much. AISHAT OYEDELE, the one I call Magnet Toucher. Olabode Mbakiwa, I appreciate you. I salute you, sir. And the man that steered the affair, the one that pilot, the one that paddle our canoe in this organization, Joy Akinolu, kudos to you, sir. I remain your indefatigable emperor on the microphone, Oba ADEWALE Bello, Mr. GMG, the man who found grace, mercy and goodness of God at the same time. See you next week, God's willing.